Hey guys, if this is your first time to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Emily and today I am bringing you guys a very special Easter depotting video. Today I am going to be tackling the Lorac Ladies Who Brunch at Lunch. Ladies Who Brunch at Lunch? I don't know what this is called. I love lunch. I love brunch. Girl, I don't know. I'm going to be tackling this guy for you today. I am mainly depotting this because I am sending my good friend Georgia Harris here on YouTube some of these shades that I do not want. And I wanted to depot it because it's very Easter themed. You can see these colors here are very pastel and it reminds me of Easter. If you do not celebrate Easter, that is a-okay because not everyone does. It's not everyone's thing and there's nothing wrong with that. You can just see me depot some pastel shades and I think that it'll be fun. I have my work cut out for me because I've depotted Lorac before and I know that these can break really easily, so I'm gonna need to be extra careful, and that is something that I typically am not, is careful. I am just like an ogre when it comes to depotting stuff. I just shove my spatula in there and just pry it out, but I'm gonna need to be extra safe with these because this is for a friend and I don't want her to get broken stuff. So let's go ahead and get right into me depotting this bad boy. Hey guys, so today I'm bringing you a very special Easter themed depotting video. I call this one Easter themed because I'm going to be depotting the Ladies Who Brunch at Lunch or the I Love Brunch palette. I truly don't really know what it's called. I think I heard Makeup Struggles call it the Ladies Who Brunch at Lunch palette one time and I've just said it ever since. I don't freaking know. But I decided to choose this one for Easter because it's very pastel and looks like Easter colors to me. It looks like it's nice for spring. And if you don't celebrate Easter, there's nothing wrong with that. You are entitled to celebrate whatever the heck you want to. So if you don't like Easter, then it's just a pastel depotting. But I figured I would throw the Easter term in there because to me, this is Easter colors. So I'm gonna go ahead and be depotting this guy today. I've never really used it and I don't like all the color, but my friend Georgia Harris here on YouTube really likes the Lorac formula and I don't think that she's tried this before. So I'm gonna go ahead and send some of these her way and just pick and choose which ones that I want in my collection and then send the more colorful ones like this avocado toast and blueberry scone. I think that she will absolutely love those. So I'm gonna go ahead and send those bad boys her way. So let's go ahead and start depotting this puppy. I need to make sure that I am extra careful because these babies break so freaking easily, and this is for a friend, so if I break them and send her a broken shadow, I'm just exiled from Earth Realm. Like, kick me out of the US if I do that. That would be awful. Okay, so we have one bad boy here that is done. Okay, so we have one that is out. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop these little babies here into my ridiculously hideous and stained Z palette. Should have thought to clean this beforehand, but it's all good. It's all good. We'll pretend like it's clean, okay? Alright, then we are gonna go into Eggs Benny. And these are really cute because they are all named after like a brunch food. Eggs Benny is coming out pretty easily. And I'm using the same technique that I have used in previous depotting videos on my channel, minus the heat. I don't know, I just don't want to use heat today. You know what I mean? You don't always want to get out your straightener and get out your parchment paper and do the whole shebang. And like I said before, I am literally like a Neanderthal when it comes to depotting. I just go all in. I don't have patience. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with me. But let's go ahead and pop Eggs Benny in there. And I'm trying to rip off any, plastic if I can. But any that I don't get, I will go back and touch up later. So now we are going to go right into gluten-free. These Lorac pans are super, super tiny. And there's a decent amount of space in between the actual packaging and the pan itself. So you think that they would be easy to depot, and technically they are, but some of them are harder than others. Some of them break super easily, and some of them literally just pop out like this one. That was super easy, but when I depotted the Lorac Mega Pro 4 palette, oh my god, girl, that was a mess. I didn't break all the shades, but I broke a decent amount of them, and I had to just basically press them back together, which I don't mind doing. I've mentioned this before, but anytime that you're going to depot something, you take that risk. You take that risk when you depot something you know, breaking it or not. It's not guaranteed that everything is going to be just totally a-okay. But I think that it's really fun, and I know that I'm not going to get use out of some of these shades. So I wanted to send them George's way because I know that she loves colors like this and she likes colorful shades. And I know that she got that little Twin Stars palette by Sugar Pill, and that has similar colors to the color scheme in this palette. You have that kind of seafoam green, you have some lighter pink colors and some goldy shades. And I know that that one wasn't very pigmented at all, and this one seems nicely pigmented, so I wanted to send it to her and see what kind of looks she can create out of those shades. I'm not as creative as her. I can't create cool looks out of blues and greens and things like that. I create looks out of like pink and coral and orange and very, very basic colors. She goes outside the box a little bit more than I do, and I totally respect that. So I just depotted, let's see here. I depotted gluten-free, hot sauce, jelly donut, and pancakes. See how cute these names are? I am so here for when companies name things after food or just cute things in general. So now I just popped out sorbet and we'll place him right in here. One time I went to an ice cream shop with my boyfriend and I asked them if they had sorbet because I had always said sorbet as like a joke because, you know, sorbet is spelled sorbet. And it's one of those situations where you say it so many times in your joking manner that you actually end up just developing the habit of saying it that way. And so I made a complete fool of myself and I didn't realize that I was saying sorbet, so I literally just kept saying, "Do you guys have sorbet?" And the girl working was like, "Sorbet?" And of course I just kept saying it, "Yeah, sorbet." But I meant sorbet, so that was an embarrassing moment, and no, I have not been back since. So now we are depotting Bloody Mary. Reminds me of the song by Lady Gaga. Does anyone else know that song? Because I feel like that was one that no one knew. It's from the Born This Way album, but it wasn't one of the main songs. It was like one of the not so popular ones, but I freaking love that song. Lady Gaga is just so talented. I love her. Let's go ahead and go into Blueberry Scone. And these are depotting really nicely. I am like low-key really shocked. I thought for sure I was going to have at least one cracked one by now. But everything seems to be doing okay. We're doing okay here. So next I'm going into Moonlight. It's like all of these are named after food and then we have Moonlight. Whatever. Whatever, Lorac, Carol, whoever you are. Is your name even really Carol? Does Carol even still work here?
So I start marching my way down to Carol in HR, and I knock on her door and I say, "Carol! Carol, I gotta talk to you about Pepe." And when I open the door, what do I find? There's not a single goddamn desk in that office. There is no Carol in HR.
Now I'm going into avocado toast, and I'm going to make sure to be extra careful here because I know that for sure George is probably going to want to play with this one. So, success. Avocado toast, lips. And of course, I have run out of room in my Z palette, but it's okay. I'm just going to pop them over on the side here, and then I'll just go ahead and pop these guys into a bigger Z palette. I just like the way the Lorac shadows look in the baby Z palette here. I think it's so satisfying. Like, look at that. Isn't that the most satisfying thing ever? I would actually be happy if eyeshadow had small packaging like this. I don't know. Makeup companies should start coming out with smaller stuff because I know a lot of people are asking for it, and I think that it looks better. I think that it just looks more clean, and I don't know. I just like it. So I depotted Mimosa. Now I am moving on to Smoothie. And this one came out really easy. Oh. Hope I didn't speak too soon. Sometimes you have to just grab it and pull it because the cardboard and the glue will still be stuck together even though you pulled the pan all the way out of the little holder here. So we have two more. We have French Toast and Sunday Funday. So French Toast seems to be coming out nice and easy. So there is French Toast. And last but certainly not least, we have Sunday Funday. Sunday fun day. That's not the song. That's not the song at all. Okay, come on, dude. Oh my god. Okay, well, that was a thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pretend that it didn't happen and keep going because I can see that this is almost out and that was completely my fault. This is why you use heat, people, and I have a video on that, so go ahead and watch that video and make sure that you do it with heat. I'm just being like totally full of myself and thinking I can do this without needing any heat. So I lost a little minor part of Sunday Fun Day, but that's okay because I'm not a huge fan of this color, but I still was going to keep it because I like the more warmish, peachy tones. So this one wasn't for Georgia, this one was for me. So that's okay, that's my loss, not hers. So, whew, I'm surprised that that is as bad as the damage is as far as this palette goes. That's not that bad, and I thought it was going to be way worse, so I think that this is a success. I'm going to go ahead and pop these into a Z palette and then pop Georgia's into her Z palette that I'm going to be sending her, and that's basically it. I think I did okay, but if you're going to do this at home, please use heat. Don't be like me and don't be full of yourself and just try it without, because look, I had a mistake. This could be your favorite shadow right here, and I'm lucky that this is a shade that I don't really care about. So I will see you guys back shortly. I'm gonna go get these guys all situated in their new homes. As you can see, guys, we have success. We have depotted the I Love Brunch palette by Lorac Cosmetics, and I'm going to be sending some of these to my good friend, so I hope that she enjoys them and gets use out of them because Lord knows I do not. I hope you enjoyed watching this depotting video, and I do hope that you consider subscribing. I have all sorts of makeup goodness happening here on this channel, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. I hope you are having an absolutely amazing day wherever you are, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!